Okay, hello everyone, this is Zach here. So we're going to start today's section shortly. Okay, so for those who are joining me right now live here, let me know if my sounds and screens coming okay. So if okay, please start one for me. Okay, and I'm going to list down and send the recording out later on, okay, for our members too. Okay, so today I think we will look for some trade setups. Okay, so let's see what is the things that we want to look for today. Of course, some sectors or I can say sectors. Okay, that we want to focus. Okay, I think currently lots of sectors is having some sort of like momentum right now. Okay, so we're gonna take a look later on. Okay, of course, trade setups. Okay, so this is for us to look for some opportunity for next week. Okay, so take a very quick one over here. Okay, so most of the time I go to my our trade ratio pro dashboard. Okay, hello Waylans. Okay, and I go to sector analysis. Okay, so for members you can actually use these screeners too. Okay, sorry, use this dashboard too. Okay, so bring up my pens. Hello Yen J. Okay, so my sounds and screen is okay. Am I right, Wayland and Yen J? Okay, so just a very quick explanations right on how to read these charts over here. Okay, is that we actually compared the movement, okay, compared to KRSC. Okay, so KRSC is always 0. Okay, if you realize over here KRSC is always 0. Okay, if let's say the sectors move higher, okay, compared to KRSC, then it turns to green. Okay, if lower, it turns to red. All right, so the darker colors bar is representing current weeks. The lighter colors is representing previous week. Okay, so we want to compare whether this week and current week and last week is the momentum is going up or going down. Okay, so example, for healthcare, okay, for healthcare, 2 weeks has been moving up compared to KRSC, but this week have been slowing down, okay, compared to last week. So this is a potential pullback sectors. Okay, so this is how you should look into it. So example, for plantation, last week is down, this week is up, so probably they'll make a reversal. Okay, so transportation, okay, so seems like moving up slowly, okay, because it's still going up compared to last week. Okay, industrial products too. Okay, so this is just a very quick one how you actually want to look for some momentum sectors, okay, if you want to. So like for example, technology is still pretty bearish. Okay, so you can see this week is still red, okay, super red, okay, compared to last week's ago. So some of these industry also seems like recovering, but haven't turned to green yet. Okay, so most of the time I'll focus here first. Okay, then only probably I would like to look for here. Okay, if let's say there's not much stocks to look into. Okay, so I think energy also slowly coming back. Okay, so probably next week we'll see green colors. Okay, because I think on Wednesday or Thursday they're having some sort of like a very good buzz over there. Okay, so just a very quick one on how I use it. So let's go to the screener directly. I want to look for Pentagon first. Okay, so what I'm trying to do right now is that we look for screener. Okay, probably just write it over here. I'll go through daily screener. Okay, any specific screener you want me to go through? Okay, probably we focus 2 today. Okay, Pentagon NS spring line change. Okay, what you want me to focus today? Members, I think Baylan and Yenji. Okay, any screener you want me to focus for today? Okay, I'm going to go back to past 5 days ago and we see what is the stock ideas, okay, that we can focus. Okay, again, a very quick one disclaimer, okay, before I continue. I'm not here to do buy call or sell call. Okay, doesn't mean I ask you to buy or sell. Okay, I cannot do so because I'm not qualified to do so. So what I'm trying to do here is that I use one spread analysis, okay, and then to focus on the setups that I want to trade, okay, to give me some sort of like an edge. Okay, so whenever I say risk is low, which means I still got risk, okay, but maybe how many percent I'm willing to take. Okay, so my usually our focus is that 65% winning rates, okay, and risk to reward at least 1/2. Okay, so that's why we still got risk. Okay, so for those that who want to have 100% winning rates, I think this is not a right channel for you, because technically I cannot do achieve these things. Okay, Alright, so I do see NS, okay, GP and NS by NJ and CK. Any others? Any others? Okay, so if not, just gonna stick with these two. So we got NS and GP. Okay, so we go back to past 5 days ago. 5 days ago, okay, to look for the setups. Okay, so let's say we start with Pentagon first. Okay, then we go back to the NS step. Okay, so let's see. Okay, usually I like to sort according to ST and LT. So I like to short according to LT. Okay, because I want to see which stocks are having the best momentum. Okay, and I would like to see is there any reaccumulation is going on over there or not. Okay, so P metal, I think yes. Okay, pretty good momentum, and now at the ST it seems like slowing down a little bit. Okay, so for those that who love to buy counters and hold, I think P metal kind of fulfill criteria. Okay, so yes, it seems like doing a nice reaccumulation. Okay, a very nice reaccumulation. So we got an NS2. Okay, we got a small red pentagons. Okay, but low volume, but subsequently higher volume upwards. Okay, coming back. Okay, so seems like after the split, there's not much of distribution is going on. Okay, so definitely it's not those type that kind of go and counter style. Okay, so weekly chart also got NS. Okay, but in a very strong momentum. Yeah. So okay, for those that who like this kind of counters, I think well, so far so good. Okay, I don't see any potential distributions yet at the moment. Okay, but most of the time these counters which is break up a lot already. Okay, it's not my type of cup of tea really. Okay, but you can actually look for it. Okay, if you like this type of good trend momentum, and I think the effort is pretty good too. Okay, because my seafood, Mr. Martin, he love P metal. He's been holding P metal for quite some time too. Okay, so alright, let's go for other Enum. Okay, this is previously is what counters already? I forgot. Okay, let's try. Anyone recall what's the stock's name already? I cannot remember. Okay, this is a change of trend. Okay, back to accumulation. Okay, so most of the time accumulation trade is a bit slow. Okay, I can say that. Okay, so this is a big major distribution. Okay, uptrust. Okay, cross 2040s, high volumes. So this is a beginning of change of trend. Okay, so tested support, seems like second time successfully. So buy a support, set resistance. Okay, so I'm not so sure what is the range. Is the range is okay, that I think it's good, but sometimes this is a bit slow. 15% to the nearest resistance, and to here 50%. Okay, 50, but this one I think gonna take time. Okay, if you like to buy whole, then I think it's fine. Remind me of like top builder. Okay, I think kind of similar to top builders. Okay, yeah, somewhere around here. Okay, so big distribution, high volume, accumulation. Okay, but this accumulation is going to take some time. So, okay, if you like accumulation stocks, I think this is kind of fulfilling the criteria. Okay, let's see MAA and MHC. Okay, MHC is plantation. Oh yeah, before I go through that, okay, let's look into the chart first now for my sectors. So at least I know which one that we should focus. Okay, today. Okay, this is transportation logistic, still in a very nice uptrend. Plantation, okay, cross 2040s ready. Hello, Lawrence. Okay, healthcare, kind of similar all the glove. Okay, but the gap is there lah. I have to cross the gaps to ensure there is a strong reversal. Okay, like I said, most of the time I don't really like gaps, because gaps actually sometimes you form a big resistance. Example here, 1, 2. Okay, so that's why if you want to trade in momentum, make sure it cross the gaps. Okay, but currently still holding 240. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I'm out totally ready for my glove, so I was monitoring, so see whether I got any chance or not. If not, I'll focus on plantation, oil and gas. I think gold. Okay, some sort of like a momentum is coming back too. Okay, so these few sectors. Okay, industrial also holding well, very nice on 2040s. Okay, consumer weakening, REITs also weakening. Okay, technology definitely is weakening. Construction also weakening a little bit. Okay, energy also. Okay, so but some of the chart already crossed back to 2040s. Okay, yep, transportation and logistics still pretty good. Okay, let's see. Okay, MSC. Okay, this is from plantation. Wow, strong closing. unlike this, I'm holding B plant. Okay, but B plant turns to UT in the end. Okay, but I realized some of the plantation counters close very strong. Okay, like for example, personally that I like is Kim Lun, TSH, Taann. Okay, and I think MSC also doing pretty good. Okay, very high volumes, cross the main resistance. Okay, low volumes over here, which is nice. A bit similar, like got a little bit of VCP patterns over there. So let's look into weekly charts. Okay, line change in green Pentagon in weekly charts. Okay, and a strong continuation. Okay, hopefully we will see a nice pullback. Okay, hopefully lah. Okay, stock ideas. Okay, again, this stock idea is just an idea, so all this also will come with risk also. Okay, so for those that who is following right now, okay, so I cannot promise these stocks will move 100% next week or tomorrow. Okay, if I entered to, I'll prepare for my stop loss too. Okay, so use 2040s or the red Pentagon, okay, as your stop loss. Okay, if you want to look for the trades. Okay, but I think FSC, the volume, everything seems pretty nice and good at the moment. Okay, how about, okay, NWP, yes, wood also got some momentum. Okay, so like Sifu Fu said, okay, can focus a little bit on wood's counters too. I think it's like a shakeout for me. Okay, so let's look into weekly charts. Oh, big upthrust. Okay, very big upthrust. Okay, most of the time I don't like upthrust because, especially high volume. Okay, because it's not that sometimes it's not that it will turn to bearish immediately, but it will form a very strong resistance. Okay, so here, like for example, here big upthrust. Okay, of course at the moment it's high volume. Okay, like for example, let's say I hide here, right? If I hide here is high volume. Okay, so now this will happen. It will make a big wash, come back up again, wash again, then it goes up. Okay, so this thing will happen too. Okay, so let's see. This is the big UT. So we got a spring and an NS as supports. Volume slowly coming back. Probably, if you're really interested, can aim for the support resistance. Okay, to the resistance area, still got 18% around there. Okay, so focus on daily charts. Looks like very good volume going back to 2040s. Okay, very good volume, so got chance to maybe hit the resistance again. Okay, so probably you want to focus, okay, on the range over there. All right, but probably I'm not going to add into my list. Okay, like I said, I like to chart is like, I like chart is very clean. Okay, which means that at the resistance area, there will be no much of strong weakness. Okay, doesn't mean they won't cross. They will cross, but I like some things that it's kind of easy for them to cross. Okay, like I think Haptics, some of the charts, yeah, Haptic, I think like some Champ, Hexstar, all this actually don't have much of this weakness there. Okay, it turns to UT for home reads. Okay, but there's a big resistance. Okay, let's look into weekly charts. Okay, high volume exactly at 2040s. Even though yes, it's UT. Okay, because some member asked me also. Okay, I think I don't know whether some of these members is watching this or not. Okay, but for members, okay, if you're curious why UT and Pentagon happen in the same bar, okay, this is reason why, because of the bar itself is actually it's up bar high volumes. Okay, but it turns to UT and the end. Okay, so sometimes during morning momentums, but towards the last trading hour got some profit taking, so this will happen too. Okay, so this is the one that it happened in the last trading hours. So usually if let's say you haven't entered yet, what I do is that I will monitor for at least 2 days. Okay, if let's say 2 days the price didn't go lower, okay, which means that this is a sign of strength. Okay, probably because of Friday, you know, we got 4,500 cases today. You know, everyone just panic, okay, and just take profit. But overall, you know, the smart money are still in the market. So best is that you wait for 2 days. Okay, you understand this part? Type 1 if yes, type 2 if no. Okay, because sometimes this is how you should interpret the particular charts. Okay, example, right, like here. Okay, this is a very good example. So here, okay, you notice is up bar high volumes. Okay, but it turns to UT, right? Okay, yeah, Pentagon has already appeared. So assuming here is Pentagon also, okay, goes up trust, but you monitor for next few days, okay. If let's say next few days it doesn't really go lower, okay, which means that technically the smart money are still in the markets, okay. Yeah, some profit taking is happening around the areas, but the major one are still in there, okay. But let's say here the next 2 days go lower, which means yeah, it might go pullbacks, it might go to distribution, okay. All right, I got 40 people over here. Okay, so far only Yanjun said yes. Okay, how about the others? Okay, make sure you all, especially members, okay, make sure you all know how to handle. Okay, if you spot up trust but Pentagon in the same days. Okay, okay, let's see. Any others nice one? Okay, all this borrow I'm just gonna skip it because you know the mother share borrow usually for the mother share, right? Okay, TCS, but this is in construction. Okay, but no harm, we just take a look into that too. TCS, no volume yet, okay, so better not. Okay, Ying Sun, okay, Ying Sun is from energy. No volume yet, okay, so never mind. I prefer, you know, things with volume, okay. So far, 7th of May screener with spot 2, with spot 1, sorry. Okay, I mean personally I love MSC. Others is also good, okay, but just that I want to look for something it's like very clear for me to do the trades, okay. Pine. Okay, do remember all these trades will got risk also, okay, so make sure if you entered, you know where's your stop loss, okay. Alright, Pine app tricky counters, okay, a bit illiquid. It's not a bit illiquid, it's illiquid, okay. Well, even though got NS over there, but I just somehow don't really like it because of the big UT. Again, big UT, sometimes this will happen. It goes up, closed over, goes up, closed over, okay. Hit several times, try to flush it several times before they make the big move, okay. So overall, I think the trend everything is fine, but just that you need to be ready, okay, for them to do a shakeout sometime because we got 1, 2, 3 up trust high volume at the resistance. Artroniq I think is a reversal setup too. Okay, let's try Artroniq. Okay, very low volume. Okay, it turns to green Pentagon, kind of similar like those just now top builder, all this kind of style, but slowly going up. And best part is it crossed 2040s. Okay, so use this green Pentagon or 40 and make as your stop loss. Okay, yeah, NS at the bottom too. Okay, NS at the bottom too. I think it's okay. What they do? Artroniq. Oh, chemical. Okay, chemical. Okay. So yes, probably can monitor lah. Can monitor lah. Probably do a. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see how it goes. But so far I kind of like the volume on Friday because is the closing is the mid of the Pentagon's bar. Okay, usually this is a very good sign. Okay, I cannot say it's 100%, but the way how I look into it is a very good sign. And the bar is closing middle, okay, with low volume, okay. So of course, I'm a bit stingy usually on my entry, okay. So I just pop my other somewhere around here. Okay, so example here, green Pentagons, line change goes up, okay. You can see here low volumes, okay. So it's a good sign most of the time. Okay, let's see, Artroniq, we got any good one from this list? Okay, MNG, because transportation and logistic also having some sort of like a goods momentums too. Okay, look like a shakeout. Okay, we look into weekly charts. Personally, I like it. Okay, up trust. Okay, here we go, up trust over here. Okay, now this is the one that you can use the LC high volume. Okay, but you don't put it at the bottom here, okay, because we got support over here already. Okay, so no point putting your support over here. So drag here, resistance turn to support. Okay, so this is the one that I like, okay, most of the time because it form a very clear chart. Okay, resistance over here, so you can trade along with the range. Okay, so a bit similar like KSSC to be frank. Okay, we got high volume but still ain't crossed the 2040 yet. Okay, for momentum you can trade above 2040s. Okay, of course I prefer higher volume. Okay, or you can use here. Okay, this is resistance, this is support. They need to cross back here to make a shakeout around this range. Okay, so this one understand? Okay, I think on Friday member training I talked about shakeout, am I right? Okay, so especially for members, you all understand these trades, how to do it. Okay, example, now I want to trade on daily charts. I use line change high volume. Okay, we got red pentagons. Again, red pentagon, go back to the section on Friday, red pentagons. Okay, most of the time it will break support, that's why it turns to red pentagons. Okay, but monitor volume. Okay, but don't trade around here because sometimes it will go lower. Okay, wait for green pentagons, high volume, increasing volume is there already, and cross back here. Okay, we look for opportunity somewhere around here. Okay, so this is what we call the shakeout patterns. Okay. Alright, so type 1 yes, type 2 no. Okay, if you understand this concept. Okay, Yanjie say yes. Okay. Looks like others is no, I assume. Okay, let's go for others. Test tech PCCS. Okay, let's try PCCS. Oh, okay. Cup and handle, okay, but I like to use it as VCP. Okay, strong signal. Oh, okay. NS on weekly charts. Okay, now here we got a big resistance. Okay, upthrust, high volume, pullbacks, goes up. Okay, a small one before goes up. Okay. Alright, so thanks for reply, Husani, Wayland, and Alvin too. Okay. So okay, let's look into daily chart here. Okay, it's a cup and handle. Okay, but like I said, I like to use more VCP concept by Mark Minervini. Okay, because when you look into the volume most of the time, I feel more convinced. Okay, so for example here, first one, range 25%, high volume coming back, slowly reaccumulation goes back again, upthrust resistance come back down. Okay, a deep pullback below 240s, turn to 40%. Now high volume coming back with green pentagons. Okay, I kind of like these setups. Okay, I don't know whether tomorrow will go up or not. Okay, but just put it there first. Okay, can 1. Let's try can 1. A deep wash. A big spring on weekly charts. Seems okay. Seems okay, but I need more information. Okay, which means that I need to monitor for a few more days. Okay, for Ken month. Okay, I think nothing much for 6th of May. Okay, but so far I think we got 3. Artroniq still a bit I can say a bit bearish to accumulation. Okay, so if we want to have some momentum, I think MHC and PCCS. Okay. Alright, let's see. I just want to skip technology first at the moment because the sector is not doing very well at the moment. Okay, so we just focus the few sectors is currently is moving right now. Okay, this one potential shakeout trades. Okay, remember red pentagons. Okay, but this one's still above NS. Okay, but it dropped below NS. Okay, so here below NS. So slowly coming back, green pentagon with some increasing volume but haven't crossed yet. So that's why my earliest is somewhere around here. Okay, so still haven't really go through the bearish yet. Okay, but seems like it's building something around there. Okay, so weekly charts pretty nice. Okay, high volumes, accumulations, high volumes. Okay, touching the 20 MA right now. Okay, again, not so sure with this or not, but let's monitor on the daily chart. Okay, green pentagon is there already huh? So now the next thing I want to see it cross back to the 2040s. Okay, that's why my alert is somewhere around there. Okay, Hibiscus. Oh, Zach, I think the chat function when we reply got 20 to 30 second delay. Yeah, I think so also because it's a bit similar like Facebook got some delay over here. Okay, but don't worry, I will check from time to time. Okay, thank you, NJ. Okay, this is the one that it crossed 2040s. Okay, it crossed 2040s. Okay, technically I do try. Okay, on Friday, I think I do try too. Hibiscus and Carimin. So far, it's the one that I try. Okay, again, I'm not doing I'm not asking you to buy or sell, because I enter here, cross here, I'm going to sell. Okay, so that's my stop loss. Okay, all right, so let's look into the weekly chart. Okay, yeah, it doesn't turn to green pentagons because of a bit weak closing, but it's okay. I like to say high volumes over here. Okay, to confirm that there are somewhere around here. Okay, high volume on up bar, so to confirm that it goes up like this. Okay, so bottom again we got high volumes, strong accumulation. Okay, slowly up bar high volume, down bar low volume is there on weekly basis. Okay, so nowadays I like to use weekly chart to check the overall direction. Okay, the overall direction is the stock in accumulation, markup or downtrend. Okay, so at least I know how to look for the setups. Okay, so cross range 40s, high volumes. Okay, hopefully they will try to retest back on the resistance soon. Okay, let's see whether I can try more on tomorrow. Okay, hopefully they can wait for me to get my price. Okay, so here's also I think this is slightly a bit good closing. Yes, it turns to green pentagons. Okay, Carimin turns to green pentagon. Okay, I think Hibiscus slightly a bit weak closing, that's why it doesn't turn to green pentagon in the end. Okay, but Carimin weekly chart turns to green pentagon. Okay, again not so sure. Okay, but just monitor first, y'all. Okay, just some personal things that I like. But remember, anything got risk. Okay, if let's say it hits your stop loss, make sure you all just cut from there. Okay. Construction, like I said, construction, all this I'm going to skip. Packaging, packaging. HPP, because recently I think some packaging counter got volume, but they don't have a continuation yet. Okay, like Master Pack have volume. Oh, sorry, this is weekly chart. Okay, I should go back to HPP. Daily chart. Okay. This is a new IPO counter, that's why you don't have much information. But NS is there. NS shake out, come back up. Okay, we got high volume. So far so good, I think. Okay, for HPP. Okay, let's take a look into Master, because Master got a big resistance, but the accumulation is very strong. Okay, put on the weekly chart here. So here is a strong resistance. Okay, again, for those who like to buy accumulation stock, this is one of the strong accumulation counters. Okay, bottom high volumes. Okay, going back accumulation. Okay, but it's a very slow counters. Okay, so I think like Signtech also, few weeks if not mistaken, 2 weeks ago it come with high volume. So seems like this related counters also coming some got some sort of like activities. Okay, but not so obvious. Okay, not so obvious. So just probably if you spot any good one, just park your alert. Like for example, here we got red pentagons, right? So this is a bar, right? Red pentagons. So what I do is that, let's say I'm keen and interested. Okay, I'll park alerts above the red pentagons bar. Okay, again, red pentagon is like a weakness bar. So whenever they cross, which means the strong is coming back. Okay, so sometimes I do that. Okay, but seems like it's not that ready yet, so we just focus on it first. Okay, Rex Industry. Oh, sorry. Okay, not interested. Okay, this is a bit downtrend for me. Yes, it crossed 2040, but big UT around here. Okay, not at the moment. Okay, let's go back to another day. So far I think I got 5. Okay, this is plantation, chemical. This is I forgot. 2 oil and gas. Okay, 2 oil and gas. Okay, KSSC. This one break up already lah. Okay, just wondering, anyone here follow KSSC? Okay, probably for members, can you type one for me? For members, check VSA member, can you type one for me? Anyone here from members there? Okay, I think Beilan, Yan J, Miss Wong. Okay, Miss Wong is here. Okay, so KSSC, I think I post out several times. It's a bit, again, it's a boring movement stocks. Need a lot of patience, okay, because I think at the time that when we discussed these stocks that time, okay, I think few members also keep asking me, Zach, KSSC, more money already, but it dropped again. Then they asked, Zach, should I close or not? Okay. Oh yeah, Alvin Husani also members. Oh, Jerry is here also. Okay. So it's a boring trade, but finally it breaks up. Okay, so like I said, this type of counter sometimes I almost give up to, but I look into the chart, everything's still okay. But I'm taking half already. Okay, taking half already. Okay, so breakout ready, so nothing much to look into. MKH. Okay, let's try UMCCA and SOP. Oh, CKSA is so ready. Okay, good. As long as it's profit, then okay. This is the one that illiquid. Okay, nothing much to look into. Let's try SOP. Okay, cross 2040s, but a bit not so. I cannot see the overall direction of the stocks. Okay, it's uptrending. It's uptrending. But I think TSH, Taann, Kimlun, the other one is what already? MHC, okay. Seems like it's more easy to read, okay, but still can monitor because I don't like this type of high volume down bar somewhere around here. Okay, I think it's okay because seems like we got few very good plantation counter to monitor. Okay, let's go to 3rd of May. Now remember, currently KLC is in red Pentagons. So for members that following the Pentagon rules, okay, you can actually skip, no need to do any trading, okay, for this week. Maybe wait for them, for this few days, okay, until it turns back to green Pentagons again, okay. But what you can do is that you do some homework like what I do usually, okay. I just list out the stocks that I want to focus maybe for next week, okay. So let's say it turns out to be a good setups, then only I consider to enter. Okay, like for example, MSC, I'm not going to enter directly tomorrow, okay, because the risk is a bit high because it's a line change, okay, on Friday. But if let's say Tuesday, Wednesday, it turns out to be a very nice pullback trades, then I'm going to look for it, okay. So you can actually do some homeworks and be prepared, okay. So it doesn't mean that KRC is red Pentagon, then you just totally don't study and ignore the markets. Okay, this one holding back on NS, okay, but weekly chart is a bit far on 2040s. Okay, NS. If you want to take the trade, okay, make sure NS is your stop loss. Okay, so we got very nice line change. Okay, here got a bit high volume but 3 bar low volume. Okay, so sell is getting reducing. Okay, but still at support. Okay, landmark, I'm looking for a shakeout. Okay, technically I'm still interested in landmark. Okay, but they are doing shakeout right now. Okay, so let's see whether they can cross back on. My alert is there. Okay, similar like Unicrop. The other one that I'm monitoring is Johan. Okay, but Johan, I cut loss before. Okay, I entered somewhere around NS, I think 165, but it dropped. Okay, I just cut. Okay, now it seems like trying to cross back. Okay, but I just gonna put my list there. Wait for them to go back up. Okay, test, and then I'm just going to consider again whether I want to look for entry for Johan again or not. Okay, B plan. B plan is the one that I'm having right now, but like I said, it turns to UTD in the end. So monitor again for 2 more days. Okay, gap should be holding well. Okay, but luckily my entry is pretty good too. I think I get around 605 or 610 around there. Okay, so if let's say drop below gaps here, if let's say I want to cut to, I think just like 4-5%, okay, of losses. Okay, so hopefully it holds well with UT because it seems like others plantation is doing pretty well too. Okay, well, this is the 5 days of Pentagon. For members who have who want to do more homeworks, I think yes, you can go back to 10 days. Okay, HSSBS. Okay, I think I posted out this to members Telegram channels. It's a very nice VCP setups. Okay, it's a very nice VCP setup. Okay, I think I personally like it too. Okay, the other one I forgot. There's one member that actually asked me. A very nice setups. Is it Redtone? Yes, Redtone. Okay, Redtone, correct. Okay, again a bit similar like cup and handles. Okay, and then we look into weekly charts. Okay, high volume, low volume, slowly going back. Okay, here we got NS. Okay, we got NS. Resistance is here. Down bar high volume, but NS supported very well. Okay, again, I just pop my others here. Let's see whether it will hit or not. Okay, if I really want to look for the trades. Okay, so this is coming from NS. Okay, let's continue to go to the next screener that we have, NS. So far so good. If yes, type 1, BIG coming back. Okay, so far so good. If yes, type 1 for me. Okay, so I think for members, especially new members, okay, if you are watching this recording later on, you know, on weekend, okay, because some members sometimes they will share me because they are working full time, okay, and which I understand also because sometimes I cannot monitor my trade also, okay, during working hours. So what I do is that on weekends, okay, just spend, I think you spend like 30 minutes, okay, to focus on two screener and get the trade ideas, okay. The next thing is that you want to look for the charts and calculate your risks, okay. How to calculate? Like for example, Redtone, okay. You know your stop loss is NS, okay. So you if you buy here, cut loss, this is 10%, or maybe below 240, sorry, below 40 MA is 10%. Okay, so high risk, okay, 11%, sorry, high risk. Okay, so what you do is that you put it down a little bit. Okay, so usually I like to enter based on my risk that I want to take. 8% is maximum, but usually I try to make it like 5%. Okay, so I just pop my alert somewhere around there. Okay, let's say hit, no weakness on the day, then okay, I consider for my entry. Okay, so let's continue from here. Okay, K plus, we got another NS, LKL double NS, okay, which is I think pretty good too. Okay, I'm kind of interested in LKL, to be frank. Okay, but I don't like too hot stocks. This is very hot. Maybe a little bit, but don't too much. So a bit similar like those like top builders, all these kind of counters. Okay, high volume change the trend. Okay, so how you want to see high volume? You just zoom up. Okay, it's very obvious how volume is that. Okay, so if not, put on the weekly chart. Okay, again high volume at the bottom. Okay, so high volume is that. High volume, we got 1 NS, 2 NS. Okay, so almost cross, I think cross already, the 2040 is there. Alright, so maybe here is the first TP. If let's say it hit, okay, then you monitor if let's say there's any uptrust or not. You can use the weekly chart to help you out. Okay, I'm still considering, okay, but maybe I will put a little bit, because why? Because healthcare and glove, I don't really like to buy and hold because too hot. Okay, sometimes you know cases go up, it goes up, sometimes cases go down, it comes down. So yeah, I got a lot of this kind of issue. Okay, so let's try BIG and Fiamma got volumes coming back. Okay, and to be frank also, okay, at the time I think I entered somewhere around here my first round, but it dropped red Pentagon. I cut with, I think with small losses or break even. So here it turns up to no volume again, now turn back to volumes again. Okay, so overall state a bit illiquid. Okay, but I just gonna monitor, see how it goes. Okay, Fiamma also. Okay, volumes coming back. Okay, but maybe just skip first. Alright, EG Industry. EG, I already take profits after it dropped 2040s. Now coming back, but this is not a very strong NS. Still below 2040s. Okay, still below 2040s. Okay, what I mean is that it actually, this NS happened at red Pentagon's areas. Okay, so it's still downtrend. Maybe you hit 2040 and it drop again. Some similar here. Okay, so that's why I like to trade anything above 2040s. Okay, EG managed to ride the trend from here, but once it crossed, this is the one that actually I exit. Okay, HS plan. I think Martin talked about that yesterday. Okay, let's try Superlon. Oh, okay. High volumes. Okay, high volumes. So we got gap down, high volumes, but this up bar come with even higher volume. Okay. Okay, so definitely this up bar is come with higher volume. Okay, trading with 2040s. Okay, let's look into weekly charts. Okay, high volumes, high volumes, high volumes, high volumes, high volumes. Okay, so all the upper high volumes. Okay, and price is moving 2040s. Okay, now this is easy to read. Okay, this is the immediate resistance, so probably it will hit here, pull back, hit here, pull back, hit here, pull back before a big breaks out. Okay, so this is expected. All right. Okay, again, remember this is just my stock patterns that I like. Most of the time doesn't mean that it will break out immediately. Okay, tomorrow or next week. Okay, if let's say drop below my cut loss point, I just going to cut. Okay, illiquid, so it's okay. Let's try K plus. Okay, another NS. The gaps are so for those who love gloves, you can monitor on the gaps. Okay, so for glove, I will only use the hourly charts for me to do the trades. Okay, accents, boiler mag, illiquid. Okay, let's try boiler mag. Okay, weak NS. Okay, so this is similar like EG, red pentagons, cross 2040s. This is a weak NS. Okay, so probably not first. Okay, SMI. SMIS. Okay, also illiquid. Data prep. Okay, data prep, Mclean, my news, Dayang. Data prep. Okay, if you're interested, okay, here's the area, NS. Okay, let's try my news. Okay, red pentagons, drop 2040s already. Okay, I prefer to see a green pentagons back to confirm the NS. Okay, Mclean is somehow stronger because the NS is in the green pentagons and above 2040s. Okay, so somehow it's stronger. And that's also in weekly charts, so they are checking the resistance right now. Okay, we got up bar high volume. Okay, so you can actually try to look for entry close with the NS. Okay. D-Sonic, Teosing, Dayang. No much sign of strength lah. Okay, but never mind. Just pop my alert there. Okay, support is good, but just that don't have much information. Okay, slowly going back. Dayang okay also. Okay, building a strong accumulation. Resistance is there. Okay, so they need to cross. Okay, this is crossing the big resistance. Okay, but volume coming back. Slowly coming up again. Okay, make a wash. Teosing e-compound. Teosing. Nothing much. E-compound too. Okay, weak NS. Okay, on the red pentagons. So I want to look for red pentagons. NS with green pentagons. Prefer green pentagons, and most important above 2040s. Okay, below 2040s we skip. SC build. Turns to red pentagons. I think GFM is pretty good too. GFM. Okay, GFM building a support SP and NS. So you can park here for them to turn to green pentagons. Okay, before you want to consider. A bit similar FGV. Okay, building somewhere around a strong setups. Okay, this is not NS, but this is a line change setups. Okay, a bit similar like KSSC. But I was hoping for get a good entry because the other day I focused on B plant and TDM if I'm mistaken. Okay, but I didn't go for FGB. Okay, but after that I realized the closing is pretty good too. Okay, but volume is not that high yet, so I expect Maybe next week they'll give me a chance. Okay, let's see how it goes. Okay, LCE Petrom SLP. Okay, LCE cap. Uptrust, okay, a bit similar, all those like B plant. So monitor next few days, make sure it doesn't close lower. Okay, example, this is RC. So we got gaps here, holding well, NS, and slope. But this is reaccumulation stocks. Okay, if you like to buy and hold type, I think you can monitor. Okay, Petrom M. NS, accumulation. So this is weekly charts. Weekly chart we got NS2. Okay, but no much effort buy yet. So low risk, okay, you can buy somewhere around NS area. Low risk, but still in accumulation. Okay, so if you like buy hold, I think okay, because it's a very strong accumulation stocks. Okay, SLP. Oh, nice volume. Okay, we got a shakeout too. Okay, we got a shakeout too. Okay, here, this is a shakeout. Drops, okay, goes back up, sideways, okay, shakeout. Okay, so this is the areas. Crossing high volumes, seems like make a first pullbacks right now. Okay, so yes, it's a shakeout trades with accumulation. SP and SSP. What they do on SLP? Packaging material. Oh, okay, packaging material. I kind of like it. I kind of like it, but maybe later on, after all the plantation oil and gas, maybe I come back to look into some packaging counters. Okay, but put in the watch list first. Okay. Okay, master already done. So let's go to last one. 3rd of May. For NS screener. End-to-end Harbor Taann. Okay, end-to-end is a bit climatic, so I don't think I'm that keen. Okay, 3 uptrust. Harbor, I'm going back. Okay, together with Unicrops. Okay, but again it turns to UT again. I thought on Friday it's going to cross already, but it turns to UT. So again, let's see how it goes. Okay, make sure this UT it hold wells, or maybe you could use the NS and 2040s. What's the last one? Okay, or any other stocks that you want me to look at. Okay, I probably take 2 or 3 stocks, then we'll close. Okay, Taann strong closing on Friday. We got NS at the bottoms. Okay, doing like a shakeout things too. Okay, here first one goes back but close lower again. Okay, comes back up. Okay, this round volume is there. Okay. Okay, just a very quick one. So like I say, for members, if you are got time, okay, make sure you study more screener. Okay, we got 4 sound swing screeners, or if you want to, you go back to past 10 days ago. Okay, definitely you will look for more nice setups there. Okay, so okay, let me know any charts that you are looking at. Okay. Oh, I cannot see your comment suddenly. Okay, give me a second, huh? Okay, let's try. We got 2. Accumulation, but very big uptrust. Okay, very big uptrust. So Alvin, are you looking for entry or exit? Okay, I need to know, are you looking for entry or exit? Okay, this is definitely is an accumulation because the sell off, then sideways we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think at least like 4 high volume. Okay, but the problem is the uptrust is so big. Okay, but doesn't mean that you cannot trade. Just that maybe you trade along with the range. Okay, so not so sure is Alvin looking for entry or exit for these trades. Okay, for let's say for entry, okay, I think yeah, along 2040s area would be nice. Okay, somewhere around here. Okay, resistance, then you sell. Okay, so because we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 upthrust. Okay, so for uptrust, few things that you can look into lah. Or you're looking for exit. Okay, so okay, if okay, again, not so sure. What is the entry price? Okay, hopefully it's not above here. Hopefully it's not above here, but let's say somewhere around here, then I think is totally fine. But need to wait lor. Okay, volume slowly going up. So if you realize when the price going up, testing resistance, volume is even higher, then there's got chance for them to break up. Okay, you compare this volume to here. Okay, this is most of the how I do it. Okay, I think someone mentioned about lion. Okay, if I want to give you some example, lion is a nice one. Okay, that's why in the members chat room, okay, remember the day. Okay, we do talk about lions. Okay, together with seafood food, right? So here, this is the resistance. Okay, but now turn uptrust seems like going to make a pullback lah. So before they break, okay, this bar, okay, you realize this two volume. Okay, this two volume is high, is very high. Okay, I mean it's increasing. Okay, on two bars. So third bar, most of the time you have a chance to test higher. Okay, somewhere around there. Okay, so for lion, I think CK is asking me about lion. Okay, uptrust high volume, so expect some minor pullbacks. Okay, background is okay lah, but probably they'll test back again before they goes up. Okay, so most of the time, like I say, if I see uptrust high volume, like for example here, okay, this is the area that I will take some profit, maybe TP half. Okay, sometimes it will make a pullback, goes up again. Okay, then you monitor here again to exit everything. Okay, because uptrust high volume is a sign of distribution, so I would like to take some profit with me first. Okay, so HLT, let's look into HLT. Kind of similar with all this K plus all this. Okay, so if I want to look for entry, okay, turns to green Pentagon, cross 240, then it's a nice trades. Okay, example here. Example so how I do it previously here, cross 240 red Pentagons. Okay, so most of the time the first round I won't trade because I afraid of false breakout, false signals. I'll take on second or third. Okay, so similar here, probably it goes up, pull back. Okay, the next one, then I'll take it. Okay, if you are looking for entry. Okay, for if you already entered, so far it's holding 2040s. Like I said, crucial is the gaps area. Okay, again, gaps, resistance. Okay, so hopefully they'll cross back. Okay, tomorrow or next week. Okay, IJM. Let's try IJM and we look into QES and Asia Poly. Then we'll close for today's sections. Okay, so again, thank you for joining me today. Okay, today is Sunday. Okay, thank you for spending your time with me. Okay, so let me know, is the section okay or not? Okay, is the information I share is good for you all? Okay, if yes, please let me know. If not, let me know too. Okay, so probably in the next upcoming section I will do it better. Okay, for you all. So okay, IJM. Okay, I think for those who practice VSA, okay, this is the one that you should not miss and it's very obvious. Okay, it's a stopping volume. Okay, so going back, line change high volume, holding well 2040s. Okay, so this is sometimes is good. You want to check on weekly chart because you want to see your background is strong or not. Okay, for the particular charts. So yes, doing some pullback. Okay, so I think the pullback is expected because now this sector is not moving that well. Okay, so drop in low volume is expected. Okay, but overall the background I think is good. Okay, if you are looking for long term lah, if short terms, now it's turning to red Pentagons, make sure you trade on the next green Pentagon. Okay, Yanjay. QES and Asia Poly, then we close. Okay, seems like also a nice pullbacks. Okay, we got an SP. Okay, so now this kind of chart is sometimes is for me it's a bit easy because the next green Pentagon can trade already. Okay, because it pulled back nicely. Okay, weekly charts too, we got NS. Seems like it's a down bar, but it's not that high volume. Okay, it's not a high volume. Okay, last one, Asia Poly. Okay, oh, luckily I exit. Now this is an example. Okay, that I went into this trade with NS. It goes up, turns to NS, high volume. I exit half. Okay, at least guys, I got some profit. So when it turns back, close to my entry price. Okay, my entry at that time is 360. So I just exit everything on 360. Okay, because okay, my theory is very simple. Whenever your trades got profits already, make sure don't turn it to losses. So when it goes up, come back, break even. Okay, I got to exit. Okay, so now seems that they will test back lower. Okay, There seems a test back lower. Okay, so I wait for my next sign of strength before I have to look for my entry. Okay, so this is a very quick one for Asia Poly. Okay, so that's why if your chart got uptrust high volume, okay, here high volumes, right, be careful, because they'll make a shake out, goes back up. Okay, so I don't like to suffer here. Sometimes here will sometimes here will move sideways for months one. Okay, so right, with this, thank you a lot for joining me today. Okay, especially today is Sunday and Mother's Day too. Okay, so for those who are celebrating Mother's Day, happy Mother's Day. Okay, and let's see how it goes. Okay, so hopefully all the chart with screen got some good setup, okay, for next week, and we continue to profit from the market for next week too. Okay, so thank you, and I will see you soon.